Hi, I am Edison, a sex detective of the Anal Investigations Unit. My specialty is sketching ani based on your descriptions. Tell me the color, the surface texture, and the
engorgement.
Yeah. I don't know much about ani.
So you won't draw a very good picture. Hi, I'm Topher, and I'm also part of the Sex Detective and Anal Investigation Squad. And my specialty is I'm a cunning linguist. I use my linguistic skills to suss out a perp and bring them to their knees. That's how I go to my knees. I don't know.
Hi, I'm DC. And in the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. And at Femmes React, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Sex Detectives. These are their stories and their reactions.
Dun dun. Welcome here to Femmes React. We are here after episode 8 of the whatever happened last week. We had Ming doing his Cinderella thing. He could have done a Cinderella thing. He could have been like, this slipper fits just right, and
it fits just right.
Yep. And he found Cinderella in Joe 3, and he was like, this is conclusive evidence that you are Joe, and you can't fool me. And also what? And Soul found out the truth as well, because Joe is Joe. That's pretty much what happened last week, except now we had the introduction of Mike, who is like, stay away from my little brother, you gold digger. And Joe's like, gladly. I think people were saying Mike was doing some spiritual training, like they shave their heads and do some stuff with the monk. That's why he has that hairstyle, and that's why he's with the psychic. They found Joe's body, so I am curious to see like how that plays into everything. It's an odd twist. It'll determine the rest of the show and whether or not this twist is well done or not.
I feel like the last episode is going to be very difficult to top for me, because like Detective Dick Datchery and his anal investigation squad, where I know it took a whole fleet to accomplish that investigation. Like that is peak comedy. That is peak. We have reached our peak. I don't know how we're
genius. Oh my god.
Like I don't know how we're going to outdo that. Because like I was thoroughly entertained. I don't know that I've been quite so entertained during this series thus far. So I don't know how they're going to outdo that. I am looking forward to seeing what happens with Joe's body and where it's been, why it's been missing, why it's still intact after 2 years. So I'm curious about all that. But yeah, there were some shenanigans last week. I had a good dandy time. So I would love for them to outdo that. I don't know if they'll be able to.
I'm just along for the ride, because after last week, I was just like, okay, I still don't need them together at the end of this, but I'm ready for this ride. I love Mom. Mom was momming last week, where she was just like, y'all just come in, and she was just trying to find somebody for her baby boy, even though she don't know it's his baby boy, and Caesar kind of knows that he changed since the accident, but she's still trying to get him off with somebody. And Joe is, I guess, you know what? Joe has been Joe for all of his life. Now he's new Joe, and he just keeps forgetting. And so I just don't blame him for that, you know.
I do.
So I don't know. And I just am amused. I am thoroughly entertained. I am amused by this, and I hope to stay amused.
มีคนเจอร่างมึงแล้ว
ใช่ครับ
เออ
มีคนเจอร่างที่ตายไปแล้ว
It's dead.
Is it
ระ
dead?
บุไม่ได้100%ครับว่าเป็นคุณโจ
Okay.
Why does Ming get first dibs?
I hope Ming doesn't do anything with the body.
I was just thinking.
You know what? There's a reason why everyone is trying to hire female morticians, and it's for the reason that you think it is.
Never did I think we would go there on Femmes React, but okay. Okay.
Welcome to the anal investigation squad.
Ew. Soul is right there, man.
โอเคแล้วมั้ง
So means
พี่รู้
nothing.
สึกยังไงอะ
Oh.
พอคิดว่าจะต้องมาก็ กลัว เสียใจ แล้วก็อะไรไม่รู้เต็มหัวไปหมดเลยอะ
ไม่ต้องกลัวนะพี่
All right, well, series over for me.
ตอนนี้คุณยังไม่สะดวกครับ เพราะว่าคุณหมิงกำลังให้เจ้าหน้าที่พิสูจน์ DNA อยู่
Look at the DNA. That means the body is all unrecognizable. Are we doing dental?
I mean,
It's been about like 2
it's
years.
been 2 years. I'm like, I don't know why the body is still like testable at this point. I feel like we would have been decayed and eaten by nature by now.
Right.
It would not be pretty to look at, for sure.
You did that. You know that, right?
นี่อ่ะมันพี่เขาชัด
ความจริง บางครั้งมันก็มองด้วยตาไม่ได้
Yeah, see what they did.
ๆผมไม่เชื่ออะไรตายเลยแค่นี้นะครับ
He doesn't care. He's just sipping his tea. He's like, whatever.
Is it like never not foggy around where you live?
I'm telling you, he just got a fog machine off to the side. He just said ambiance.
ทำไมพี่ถึงให้บ้านผมกับหมิง
Right?
คือตั้งแต่เกิดเรื่องกับมึงเนี่ย กูเขาพยายามจะโทรหาญาติพี่น้องของมึงที่เหลืออยู่เนี่ยนะ แต่ว่าพอพวกเขารู้เรื่องเนี่ย ทุกคนแม่งก็จะแย่งสมบัติมึงอะคนนั้นจะเอาบ้านคนนี้จะเอารถ แล้วพอหมิงเขารู้เขาก็เลยมาเอาของมึงไปดูแล
ถึงผมจะไม่ชอบอะแต่ก็ดีกว่าปล่อยให้ของพี่ต้องหายไปนะ จริงเหรอ ว่าคนอย่างมันจะกลับมารักพี่โจจริงๆอะพี่ก็รู้นี่ ว่าใครที่เป็นคนทำให้พี่โจต้องเป็นแบบนี้
กูรู้ แต่มึงเชื่อกูนะซอน ทุกๆอย่าง มันไม่ได้ง่ายอย่างที่มึงอยากให้เป็นหรอก
Oh, they're weaponizing what against us?
Now the series is really over for me now. In the same bed. Don't go anywhere, Joe. No. Don't do this to me, Joe. You bastard.
Joe, what are you doing?
His true love is calling him. His true love is calling him.
His true love is right there. He just don't realize it yet.
No, what is his true love? That's why he keeps looking over there.
Well, I mean, Daddy. Why are you standing guard at a morgue?
I know. Like, what?
คุณมาทำไม
Why are you
ไป
here?
ดูนะครับว่าใช่เขาหรือเปล่า
Look, you're a stunt man. Go just like,
Okay, but Ming doesn't own this hospital. Like,
right.
ไม่ได้ครับเด็กกับจิมยังไงผมก็ต้องรู้เรื่องนี้ให้ได้ถอยไปครับ
Thank you, Joe, for at least beating somebody.
I guess Jim just gave up. He's just like, you're in now?
It's like tag back when you were little kids, if you're on base, then you know.
Ooh, the reflection.
โจคนเก่า ก็ได้ตายจากโลกนี้ไปแล้วจริง
Yeah.
That doesn't bode well for Joe 3's soul.
Yeah, that's what I've been. I feel bad for Joe 3.
He's just like off in heaven. Well,
I'd like to believe he's off in heaven, but it could be like a get out situation where he's just in a sunken place because this Joe hijacked his body. And he's just watching his life go by. Like, why are you letting this evil man inside my body? Like, sir.
That's a nice
long sweater.
Right.
So you don't know how to read the room with your sweater. It's obviously not a good it's not a positive situation.
I'm cheering you up with my cheerful sweater.
ๆ ถ้าคิดในแง่ดีมันก็เหมือนผมได้เริ่มต้นชีวิตใหม่
Isn't that a new life? It's somebody else's life.
พูดจริงของพี่โจนะ แบบนี้ก็ออกใบมรณบัตรได้แหละคราวก่อน พี่ยังให้มันช่วยเลย ครั้งนี้ให้ผมช่วยบ้างดิ
Yes, for the love of God, let me help you.
ก็พวกความรวดเร็วไงให้ทุกอย่างมันเร็วที่สุด สวดแล้วก็ผ่าน
อะไรวะ แบบนี้ผม
I feel some sort of way about somebody who's caused my death, giving me a funeral.
ผมไปด้วยพี่
Like, if I hadn't already come back and possessed this body, I would come back from the dead and be like, no, I'm haunting y'all bitches, letting this man take care of my
ควรมี
body.
ใครต้องไปงานสมองตัวเองนะ
หากฉันได้ขอสิ่งใด ขอเธอกลับมาได้ไหม ที่มันไม่เหลืออะไร
Probably shouldn't have been a psychopathic dick to him when he was alive. So. It's like they can try and make me feel sympathetic for him all they want. It's not going to happen. I don't care. I'm sad Joe's body's dead. I can see Ming is hurting. I don't care. He's here because you did shit.
Oh no, and it seems to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise, put up a bathroom.
This flashback. You have the audacity for this flashback.
Oh my god! Wait a minute, I you know what? Even if you were trying to make me feel bad, when he was like tied up.
That is peak romance. What do you mean?
Joe 3 was stuck in that body. Not anymore.
Yes. Yes. Now we enact Edison's revenge plot. Come on.
It's not even revenge. It's like, this is what I'm asking. Right.
Why are you apologizing? Jeez, what is... Jeez, what? Pick a side.
Why are you upset? Why are you crying now?
Me just like a stranger on the street, like, why are you crying?
ผมให้เลขาจิมไปเคลียร์หมดแล้ว ตอนนี้สมบัติทุกอย่างของพี่โจ เป็นของผม
What?
Ooh.
I'm shocked. Ming's a selfish asshole.
แล้วคุณจัดการงานของเขา
ผมจะเอาอัฐิไปโปรยที่ทะเล ของทั้งหมดเป็นของผม ผมจะทำอะไรก็เรื่องของผม มึงนี่มัน เฮ้ยสัน
So come on now.
Just let someone kick his ass, please. I don't know why y'all keep stopping people today.
ต่อให้บ้านมันใหญ่แค่ไหนอะ
Aren't you adorable? Little shirt.
You're
ทำ
like
ไมพวกพี่ยังใจเย็นกันอยู่วะ
strawberry shortcake, but with apples.
Yes.
กูอะกำลังคิดว่าทางนั้น
Appelina ass
ไม่
cake.
น่าจะจัดการอะไรได้เร็วขนาดนี้ ทั้งเรื่องเอกสารทางกฎหมาย แต่ว่าระหว่างเนี้ยมึงต้องใจเย็นๆอย่าไปทำอะไรนะ
That's not gonna happen. Joe is definitely going to do something.
Like, how many times this episode have you told him not to do something that he immediately went and did? Like, he ain't gonna listen to you, what?
Yeah, it's just like that time that he told you not to do that shady stuntman job.
You see this? This is my shocked face. I'm just shocked.
ผมนึกแล้วว่าพี่ต้องมา
Of course, he didn't listen.
ซอนอย่ามาห้ามพี่เลย ข้างบนบ้านมันมีแต่ความทรงจำของพี่อะให้พี่ได้เหลืออะไรเก็บไว้บ้างเหอะ
The cups
ไม่ได้มา
or
ห้ามพี่ ผมมาช่วยพี่
Yes.
วันเนี้ยผมจะไม่ยอมให้พี่ต้องเสี่ยงคนเดียวอีกแล้ว
Kick his ass together. I mean, we didn't do it the last time, but I've done 5 push-ups since then, so I can probably take him.
that trick is not gonna. I was wrong.
กุญแจอยู่ที่เดิมอะ
Oh my god.
Of course, yes. No one thinks to move
เดี๋ย
it.
วดูต้นทางให้นะพี่
Like, y'all literally had a break in here, and y'all like, let me put the key in the same place. Oh my god.
Why not keep the key to yourself, Jojo?
It's a trap.
พี่โจ
Oh, the locks.
ว่าไง
ถ้ามีอะไร พี่ต้องเรียกผมนะ
There's definitely
Leaving?
It's a trap.
It's definitely suspicious, actually. Yes.
It's a trap.
Where are you going?
Akbar.
Okay.
It's a trap.
คนที่รู้ว่ารูปมันเก็บอยู่ที่ไหน แล้วแก้วอะสำคัญกับเรายังไง ก็มีแค่พี่ไม่ใช่หรอครับ
คุณโจเขาตายไปแล้ว
No, I saw him when I
เผา
sneezed.
ศพเขานี่คุณลืมไปแล้วเหรอ
My god, wasn't the scene conclusive enough?
แต่ตอนนี้พี่อยู่ที่นี่ไง
Yeah, so can I keep my
ผมเห็น
things?
พี่โกรธตอนที่ร่างกายพี่ตายไปอ่ะ ผมก็ยิ่งมั่นใจ
Alright, I guess we needed more evidence.
งั้นแปลว่า ที่นายบอกว่านายจะทิ้งของทุกอย่าง ก็เพื่อเป็นแผนที่จะล่อให้พี่ออกมาใช่ไหม
ทำไมพี่ไม่บอกผมล่ะครับ ว่าพี่กลับมาแล้วอ่ะ
Because I don't want to be with
พี่อยู่
you.
ข้างผมมาตลอดอ่ะ
Because you killed me the last time I was here. So
Right.
all I'm saying is, you live on the second story. We could just take him outside and throw him over the balcony and call it a day. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You know.
พี่ให้โอกาสผมเถอะนะ
No.
ต้นกันใหม่
No.
ผมสัญญานะว่าผมจะไม่ทำให้พี่เสียใจ
I need more than that.
Already making promises you're not going to keep.
I need something very good. You have to raise the offer.
I'm already sad.
Me not being
You've
sad.
already broken your promise. Thank you, soul. Thank you.
จะไม่ยอมให้มึงทำลายพี่เขาอีกแล้ว
Damn, alright.
หมิง
Oh my god, Joe. Ming.
Oh my god.
Ming.
ทำไมอะทำไมมันต้องเป็นแบบนี้ด้วย
Girl, I don't know.
She made very stupid choices.
ตั้งสติหน่อย มันไม่ได้รักพี่หรอก มันแค่รู้สึกผิด
And even if he does love you, who fucking cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
ใช่ คนอย่างมันอะเสียอะไรไปก็อยากได้คืน แต่พอได้คืนแล้ว ก็ไม่คิดจะรักษาไว้
ใช่ เพราะถ้าเกิดว่าพี่ไม่ตายอะตลอดชีวิตเนี้ยเขาก็คงเอาพี่ไปเป็นตัวแทนของไอ้โตมัน
I don't think that's the point, but okay. It's not about being Tom's replacement, but okay.
You make whatever connections you need to make to just not go back to him.
Yeah.
I don't care how you rationalize it.
Yeah.
ว่าพี่จะไม่กลับไปหามันอีก
What?
He can't make promises he's not gonna keep.
Yeah.
พี่สัญญา ทุกอย่างมันจะต้องไม่กลับไปเป็นเหมือนเดิมอีก
But it will. But so he doesn't love you.
Joe Four in a coma somewhere.
So he doesn't love you, so what are you doing? Do I get to keep my mom's house though?
โจตื่นได้แล้วลูก
That
โจ
part.
ผมมารับพี่ไปงานด้วยกันอะ
I'm sorry. Now the series is over for me. Soul has like punched Ming, and now
The series ended so many times this episode.
โอเคละ
It's tragic.
ไม่ต้องตรวจงานใกล้ชิดขนาดนี้กัน
Joe doesn't love him.
ไม่ได้หรอก
I know.
คนนี้ต้องพิเศษ
so.
Soul is doing all these good things for no outcome.
Sometimes you do the stupid things for people you love, okay?
Back in the day, like your great grandparents didn't love each other when they married.
So you're rooting for a marriage of convenience for them. Okay.
It's like
They can grow to love each other.
ถึงพี่จะอยู่ร่างไหน ผมก็รู้สึกกับพี่เหมือนเดิมนั่นแหละ
because he's trying to get you in his body.
จบเรื่องนี้ได้ไงนะฮะ
So I got a sneeze test for you.
อุ้ยตายละน้องซอนมากับใครคะเนี่ย
Just a person.
นี่แฟนผมเองครับ
What the fuck?
Lord, okay, so let's not go too far. Sarah, calm down. I'm all about shooting your shot, but
มี ใช่ไหมคะ
okay, yes, boyfriend in the music video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the fan service training, right?
ครั้งแรกกับน้องซอน
Oh god.
Oh god.
I love this coat though.
Oh my.
The suit is everything.
Oh, I am eating this up if I were one of their fans.
อุ้ย
Okay.
Drama.
เฮียเชิญหมิงเข้ามาเองแหละ
Who that? Who this? Who's
วัน
this?
ก่อนเนี่ยหมิงติดต่อเฮียมา บอกว่าอยากจะมาร่วมงานกับพวกเราด้วย เฮียก็เลยจัดซีนเปิดตัวแบบฉ่ำๆให้ ดูสิแฮชแท็กของงานวันนี้เนี่ยขึ้นอันดับ 1แล้ว คุณ
Damn.
หมิงเขานะ
Poor Soul. Soul doesn't have enough power as a K-pop
เฮียชอบ
K-pop
พระเอกที่ไหน
star.
เติมให้หน่อยสิ เอาแบบที่มอมเล่าผมแล้วแอบ
Got two hands.
Oh my god. I am not your servant. Go away. You just take.
ฉลอง ให้กับการกลับมา
พี่ไม่ได้กลับ
Right.
หานายไม่ต้องห่วงอีกไม่นานพี่ก็จะหลุดพ้นละ
พี่คิดว่ามันจะทำให้พี่ดังไปได้ตลอดอ่ะ
ทำไมอะพี่ไปเล่นในมีกับซอนแค่เพลงเดียวยอดไอจีพี่ก็เพิ่มขึ้นไม่รู้จะกี่เท่าแล้ว
พี่ก็รู้นะ อยู่ค่ายเดียวกันนะนายคงดันมันก่อนปะ
Stop touching me.
พี่เชื่อผมนะ มาอยู่กับผมเถอะแล้วผมจะให้ทุกอย่างที่พี่ต้องการเลย
You said that before and I died.
วงการนี้เนี่ยมีแต่คนหล่อคนสวยเยอะแยะทำไมหลายคนเนี่ยดังหลายคนก็ดับ
ทำไมล่ะครับ
เพราะคำว่าโอกาสไงหลายคนได้รับมันแต่ก็ไม่คว้ามันไว้บางคนเนี่ยหนักกว่านั้น ทั้งชีวิตไม่เคยได้ยินคำนี้ วันนี้เนี่ยโอกาสมาจอดรอแกอยู่ตรงหน้าแล้วแต่แกไม่คว้ามันไว้อันนี้โคตรโง่เลย
But do you know what happened to the last guy who took this opportunity?
Tong's in there.
No, Tong, I don't need you to.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Bing.
Bing.
What the fuck happened to
Sir,
Tong?
do you know what happened the last time someone took this opportunity?
Where did Tong go?
อย่าทำให้เฮียผิดหวังนะ
Don't let you down. What?
Are you pimping me out? I mean, like, what?
I mean, I guess they still have the sex contract.
พี่โจ เขาอุตส่าห์ส่งพี่กลับมาหาผมอีกครั้งอะให้ผมได้มีโอกาสถ่ายโทษพี่เถ
Who
อะ
sent you?
ส่งพี่กลับมาหาหมิงเหรอหมิงคิดว่านั่นมันเป็นโอกาสของหมิงเหรอหมิงเข้าใจอะไรผิดปะ
Okay.
มันเป็นโอกาสของพี่ที่ส่งพี่กลับมาแก้ไขสิ่งที่พี่ทำผิดพลาดและความผิดพลาดของพี่อะมันก็คือหมิงนั่นแหละรู้ตัวปะ
Yes. And now we open the car door and kick him out.
มันมีคำถามหนึ่งนะที่คาใจพี่มาตลอด
Yes, but it's not the right question.
หมิงก็คงไม่ใช่ทหาร
Don't stand in the street though.
This is not about Tong, but
โจ
whatever.
โจ
Gets hit by a car. No cars on the road. Okay.
This is like the only
That's fine.
time you're wishing for a car.
I've wished for cars many a time.
สิ่งที่ผมรักในพี่ตรงอะ
They just have surprisingly empty roads anytime I want a car.
ที่จริงๆแล้วมันคือแผ่นหลังของพี่ไง
Girl, he loves it
That
bad.
really so doesn't.
ทีนี้พี่เข้าใจ
I don't care.
ว่ารักแรกและรักเดียวของผมอะมันก็คือพี่มาโดยตลอดอะ
I don't care, little boy.
Okay, wait a minute. Now the series they're in. I don't
พี่
care.
ไม่รักผมแล้วเหรอ
No, I don't.
พี่ไม่อยากให้ผม
Go away.
บ้านแล้วเหรอ
รักสิหมิงพี่ก็รักหมิงมาตลอดนั่นแหละแต่ความรักของพี่
Killed me.
มันตายไปพร้อมกับโจคนเก่าแล้ว
The cut.
แล้วถ้าเกิดว่าหมิงอยากจะไถ่โทษให้พี่นะหมิงก็ปล่อยพี่ไปเถอะพี่ขอร้องครับ
อย่าไปรักเขาเลยคนที่คอยทำร้าย
Now push him into traffic.
Oh no! Oh my god, me.
Why are we stopped in the middle
Oh my
of
god. Oh my god.
พี่ไปไหนไม่ได้
Oh my god, no, I thought you did the right thing for once.
พี่อยู่ในสัญญา
Car, just take them both out. I don't care. Just end this.
ผมรู้ว่าตอนนี้พี่เกลียดผม แต่ผมจะใช้เวลาที่เหลือเอาให้พี่กลับมารักผมมาอีกครั้ง
Can you go back in time?
It's a beautiful song, though. Love the guitars.
I love also the Justice League building in the background.
I'm still waiting for the horse to come. You know?
What horse?
Like,
What come?
the horse. Well, no, we have plenty to come, but like, the horse drawing that we
The
saw.
horse drawing meme of the show getting
Yeah.
worse and
I'm still waiting for the horse to like take effect. Because like, I'm not seeing it get progressively worse as the series has gone on. Like the meme made me believe. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm waiting for it to just get unbearably bad. Right now it's still, I'm entertained. It was a much slower episode for like the first 2/3 of it. Cause again, we were dealing with we found his body and, you know, coming to grips with the fact that, okay, his body is actually dead. It's not out in stasis somewhere. It's not living in a forest waiting for his prince to come and kiss him and wake him up. Like, no, body is decayed and gone and it is dead. The fact that there was DNAs left to analyze or test, it's a miracle. Body gone. As much of that reality is like we've already known. Like, yeah, Joe's body's probably dead and gone. Having the action to face that reality, what I would imagine it's difficult. I've not had to face that reality myself, so I can't speak firsthand. But I imagine it's a difficult thing to have to actually. It's a hard pill to swallow. So you know, it was a lot slower, a lot softer. There was some beautiful cinematography. The soundtrack was amazing. Yeah, they were showing this very sorrowful, woeful, regretful side of Ming and, you know, how he truly just feeling so responsible and bad and, you know, he misses Joe, this, that, the other, and it's great. I just don't care. But like, I can recognize that it was beautiful the way that they showed things. It was beautifully shot. This is, you know, beautifully framed stuff. I just don't care. Like, if Ming weren't an awful person, I might have some sort of sympathy or empathy for him, but I don't care. You're sad. I'm sorry that you're sad. Actually, I'm not sorry you're sad. I wish you were sadder. I wish you were hurting more, because at the end of the day, you made this happen. You didn't push him off a cliff, but you made this happen. You and Tong drove him to this point. He is dead because you and Tong existed in his life. So you're sad that he's gone. I don't care. You have no one to blame but yourself. So you can cry and whatever. I'm like, I don't care. And it's like, maybe Topher's heartless. I don't care. I'm a Cancer. Once you, piss me off, cross that bridge. I don't care. I flip that switch. I don't care. So Ming, I'm sorry. I don't care. Again, beautifully shot. Everything. Beautiful gowns. All that stuff. But yes, now it's all out in the open. Everybody knows that Joe is Joe, and now Ming is. He's shooting his shot. Soul also shooting his shot. It's, I guess, going to be interesting just to see where things go. Similar things to what I said before Joe died, before we ended that whole flashback, when Joe broke up with Ming and he told him, like, no, I'm leaving you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Joe did everything he possibly could to get away from Ming. Ming and Tong just fucked shit up, kidnapped him, and, things got out of hand there. But Joe did everything he could. So again, in this situation, Joe has done everything he possibly can to try and illustrate. There was a moment there that he was kind of falling back into it when he was going for the coffee mugs, falling into the trap, and Ming started using these cute words, and then thankfully Soul came along, punched him, and saved him, like, hey, snap out of it! And then from there on, he's like, okay, fine, I hate him, I'm not gonna forgive him. So then the rest of this episode, like, he kept trying to get that point across to Ming. I don't love you. I loved you once upon a time. No, they did not send me back here for you. Like, you are in this confused narrative that the higher powers brought my spirit back from the nether realm to be here with you, to give you a second chance. And it's like, no, this is not about you. They didn't give you a second, they gave me a second chance to correct the mistakes that I made, and the mistakes that I made were you. So no, I don't want to be with you. Joe could not say anything more. He cannot say or do anything more to say to Ming, I do not want to be with you. So I'm like, okay, in this instance, Joe, I'm proud of you. Granted, that didn't stop you from dying last time, because Ming is a possessive, petulant child who wants what he wants. It doesn't matter how you try to reason with him. He wants what he wants, and everything is mine. So we'll have to wait and see where things go, and how Ming is going to make him love him.
I think this would have been a great episode to end on if we let Ming let Joe go, and that was the end. I was really proud of Joe for standing up for himself, for saying this is my chance, and stuff like that. I was starting to feel a bit icked by Soul. Like, Soul was starting to enter a bit of a power position where he was like, I'm saving you from Ming, and then he was like, all of a sudden, this is my boyfriend in front of the press. It was just a bit like, maybe they have to.
Like, you could see Joe feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, first Joe doesn't want to feel like he owes Soul because he doesn't want to be indebted to someone who has feelings for him. But then to have Soul being like, I'll take care of you, and like, I appreciate you saving me from Ming, but this is not the situation we should go down. This old guy who we should remember but we don't, he seems to be under Ming's control as well, and I don't know what Joe's goals are. Like, he was like, Joe, you should be famous and get this opportunity, but I don't think that's what Joe wants. I feel like he just wants to be at peace. He's still got that contract with Min that he has to write out. But that's pretty much all. Then, the mom and him can live happily ever after. The funeral took a long time, so I'm wondering if there's a bit more of a significance there that we're missing out on, like with all the rights and stuff involved. But it was interesting to see how Joe, had to come to terms with that he was never going to return. But then at some point, it seemed like that anger, I don't know where it came from, but him snapping at Ming, I was confused about, because I was like, you knew this. You have all this information that Ming inadvertently killed you, and yet I think some things just didn't flow for me story-wise, but it might just be me not getting it. But yeah, I was hoping Min was gonna let him go and then something else would happen next episode. I feel like the only thing that Ming can do for the show to wrap up nicely is for him to show some sort of growth or change, and to decrease his possessiveness and use of power to get Joe. So we'll see if that happens. Not saying there is redemption, but if the show were to end up for them together, I hope that's the path for him to take. Tong seems quite irrelevant now, so I don't know if Tong will be anything. I don't know. I just can't take it. I just can't take Ming seriously because his whole reason for loving Joe was his back in the movies, and I'm like, that's not a lot of that's not a lot to go for. And then for him to go, oh, I actually love you instead of Tom because it was your back in the first place, and that's why I regret my actions, and that's why I really love you in the first place. It's just kind of like, okay, all right, move on, boy. It's entertaining, but I don't think there's enough kindling that is realistic for me for the romance to be believable. It's just, you know, someone who regrets his actions, as he should, and someone who wants to be free of someone. And yeah, okay, I don't know. DC. Joe 3 and Joe 3. RIP Joe 3.
Oh, yeah.
So I understand about funerals because funerals are for the living, not for the dead. Because they offer a kind of a bookend to a life, and then you understand it's a finality. Okay, this person is gone, so you can move on. And I think that funerals and what they are, and for societies and things like that, it really hit Joe that all of it was real and this was what it was. All of Ming's flashbacks were Joe, were Ming being a dick towards Joe. And even one of the flashbacks is when he tied Joe up. And I was like, this is romantic? Like none, like, I'm just like, this is just you being, and even it showed Joe putting some effort, being all lovelorn and stuff like that. And then Ming just like, I'm surprised they didn't have the watch part in there. It was like, this is like it was said, I was just like, beautiful gowns. Like, oh, that's a pretty ceremony. Oh, I like the way they did that. Oh, the priest, they're doing that is really good. Oh, I looked at all of that. Not me. I just didn't really feel anything. And for me, several times, this series could have been over. I'm like, oh, look, they're together. It's ended for me. It's ended for me. It's ended for me. When Ming let go and Joe walked away, I was like, okay, this series is ended for me. I just know that they're going to be together. And I'm just like, why? And I was actually proud of Joe doing all that. One of the things that it upsets me, it doesn't upset me, it just like puts me in the wrong way, is when people say, okay, I'm done with you, and their agency is not taken into account, or it's like, okay, you don't know, I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna do all this. No means no. I don't want this. Oh, I'm gonna show you really want, no. Like, I really don't like that. But that being said, there is a tendency within the BL genre, within romantic love genres, with all that, it's like, oh, no doesn't mean no. No means yes. And like, oh, we're gonna win you over in spite of you. Like, all
49 no's and 1 yes means yes.
No. Right.
No is just an invitation to change your mind.
No, it's just not right now. But like, I hate that trope about like, okay, they said no now, but I'm gonna keep on trying. Yeah, Soul just like surprised me at the press conference. I'm like, don't do that. You're the anti-Ming. Don't be Ming. Like no, just don't do that. But he was, and Ming's whole thing is that he still sees Joe as a possession. And it's a possession that he's home. And he can't, it's like what Soul was saying, he can't take that, you know what, he can't have you because he's not used to being denied something. Ming was crying, he was sad, he felt guilty. Good. Like you're human. I'm glad about that. I know they're going to get together. However they're going to get together, whatever. I actually was really proud of Soul because he punched Ming. Good. That's payback for like a couple of episodes ago where like Ming was just beat off Soul and Joe and just was like just like, so yeah, I'm glad he just like got that little punch in. It was uncomfortable when that other guy was like, we call this an opportunity. And this is an opportunity for your stardom to rise and things like that. Because especially in the entertainment industry, and especially when we had a couple of years, the whole Me Too movement and with all of them, and they're the quote unquote casting couch and things like that, which is a real thing that happens in the entertainment industry, in which you have to go about this or that, and then sometimes people don't make it, and they're compromising themselves because they think this is the way that business is done. And the way that guy who was like, well, this is the way that business is done, that was a very, I don't know, it was just maybe like a throwaway thing or a little, but that is very, very real, and people have to deal with that choice. And also not pissing off don't piss off the wrong people, because you'll get blacklisted. I'm happy for Joe. I'm happy for Soul. I want them to be together. The series kind of ended for me. I'm not going to watch the rest of it. It's
just
over.
Me Edison next week.
Right. It's just over. No, nothing else happened. Like, this is the happy ending that I want. Oh, no.
Lulu is not the Salulu. Okay.
Well, right before the last scene, like when Joe was walking away, I don't know if y'all saw that, but like when Joe was walking away, a bus hit Ming. I know it was quick, and I saw that.
Like the one time I need there to be cars on the road, it's the most empty part of Thailand I've ever seen in my life. Like there's no cars to be seen.
Joe's gonna piss me off in the next. They're gonna get together. It is what it is.
For me, there's like barely any sense of realism left. So if they do get back together, it's just gonna be like a tragic romance situation where they can't live without each other, and so it's very fictional. It's very like, oh, okay.
I wouldn't say that's very fictional, because you do have people who are in abusive relationships who go back to their abusers, and they it's like, okay, it's love and stuff like that. So I think it's not the correct message to say, but that it does happen like that.
Yeah, we'll see how much change or remorse Ming goes through first, if any. So
I feel like in my soul that I'm gonna have the same issue with this series that I've had with many another Thai series, where it's like, because like right now, like we've already said a number of times, there are so many points throughout this episode where it's like, this could be an ending. This could be an ending of the series, but we have 3 episodes left. What are we going to tell in those 3 episodes? I feel like many of the Thai series, they start off strong. They hit this point, they plateau, and they're like, well, shit, we promised 12 episodes. So let's throw some nonsense in and fill out. So I feel like we're going to get 3 more episodes of nonsense. I don't want 3 more episodes of nonsense because I got other things to do with my life than watch nonsense for 3 more weeks. But
this is why I also like side couples, because if at least there was a side couple, I could be like, okay, main couple nonsense. All right, at least you have the side couple. That's nice. I don't get a side couple here. The brother and the other like person, they're not doing anything. True. And Soul could be with Watt, but no, he married. So
maybe Watt will be like, he and his wife will have like an open marriage, or like, you know, explore a throuple, possibly. Maybe Joe too will come back into the picture and have recently divorced his wife and decide, you know, hey, I want to give this whole dick sucking thing a try, and then, you know, I don't know.
We're really searching. We're really reaching. The makeup artist
came back.
Oh, and maybe Tong will divorce his wife.
Oh yeah, I guess Tong is still in the picture.
We need to get that nice lady away from him. I guess not. I guess no one cares.
Yeah, they're happily married. I suppose that we haven't seen them in like we haven't seen her since what, like episode 2, 3?
We'll see in episode 10 how this unfolds. Thanks for watching my stand-in reaction. You get the Patreon exclusive. No, I'll put this on YouTube as well. Topher's leg. Topher's leg.
Patreon exclusive, we moved the pillow.
Oh, are we going to? Yeah, please let us know your thoughts. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.